Bangladesh, where the voting officially started for the 12th general elections. The present Bangladesh Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, cast her vote in the capital, Dhaka. She voted just after the polling stations opened at about 8 a.m. local time. Now, 11 crore voters are all set to decide the fate of 1,500 candidates. The present Prime Minister, Sheikh Hasina, is now eyeing a big win, and if she wins, then this would be her fourth term. But this has been an extremely tumultuous election. Country's main opposition party and its allies are boycotting the election. They are saying that this election is rigged. They're also calling it a sham, demanding that there should be a caretaker government instead.
No, people here this time.
For my message to you, that what's your appeal to the voters?
Well, India is our tested friend during our liberation war. They supported us. Not only that, after 75, when we lost, we two sisters, you can see, when we lost our whole family, father, mother, brothers, everybody, only we two survived. So they get shelter. So we have our best wishes to the people of India.
Dhaka metropolitan area, we have 2,146 voting center, and in every voting centers there are 15 to 20 personnel with police, paramilitary force answer, and in road there will be police, there will be BGB, that means Border Guard Bangladesh, and also yes, the army people also will. There will be no any problem, I think, and I always ask the people, ask the voters to come out and pay their vote.
We already introduced EVM, and our EVM machines were excellent. But the problem is this: whenever something new is introduced, majority people believe there is something wrong. It is a magic machine. If vote is given here, it goes there. So it was very difficult for us to take the political parties on board that EVM machine is a unique machine. In future, if EVM, we have to resort to EVM, or if India invents some sort of electronic voting system, we have to go for that. This physical system is difficult.
Mood here is full of excitement. People are ready to vote. All classes of people. We are happy that we will have a free, fair, transparent, and non-violent election tomorrow. And I must thank India, and I'm grateful to India. India said that election is a routine matter, and Bangladesh election is a domestic issue, and Bangladeshi people will decide their future. This is a great stand, and we are thankful to India. That's the way it should be.
Colleague Indrajit Kundu joining me from Dhaka. Indrajit, violence, controversies, this election has seen everything. Is the situation peaceful for now?
Well, that's right. You know, it's been almost 2 hours since voting has begun in Bangladesh. And at least in Dhaka, we've seen voting taking place quite peacefully. In fact, despite the hartal call or the strike call given by the main opposition BNP, people are coming out in large numbers to vote. And that's quite visible behind me. I'll ask my camera person to come and show. These are kiosks that have been set up right outside the polling stations where the polling slips are being distributed. And we can see a lot of people queuing up from the very morning to cast and exercise their franchise. And we haven't heard of any untoward incident as of now. Very, very crucial elections, of course, because this election is being closely watched in India as well, because Bangladesh, very important neighbor, a friendly neighbor, and with the Sheikh Hasina government firmly in place. And as most observers are saying, it's almost like a foregone conclusion that she would be coming back to power. She's seeking a fourth consecutive term in office as Prime Minister. And if she wins, she would be Prime Minister for the 5th time, 4 consecutive times in total, 5 times in her career as Prime Minister. So that will be big. You can see people out here. I'll try and ask them, so what is the kind of mood do you see? The elections are peaceful so far because there have been apprehension of violence?
There is always peaceful, no violence is there. People come willingly and give their vote.
So people are participating in a large number. There's no fear, you are saying, sir. What about you?
A lot of people are attending here to come here vote. And I think it's a fair election.
You think it's going to be a fair election? So That is the apprehension amongst a lot of people. Hundreds of political observers have landed in Dhaka to observe these elections. Various international organizations, representatives from various countries, they are observing this election very, very keenly, because a lot of quarters were saying that perhaps they're questioning the kind of elections that are taking place, just like the main opposition party. But Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who came out early in the morning to cast a vote, she has dismissed all these aspersions, saying it was her government who actually initiated this democratic process, and in fact they were fighting to keep the democratic institution alive here in Bangladesh.
Thank you, Indrajit, my colleague, who's in Dhaka, giving you those exclusive details. The process of election is taking place peacefully. The voting will continue till 4 p.m.